we bring you the 10th true murder mystery by the police reporter. Murder seems to be an international pastime, so today we dramatize for you a very odd crime that happened in Prague, Czechoslovakia.
Marie Stanovich, a typist in the office of a large chemical plant, has just finished work and is getting ready to leave, when one of the chemists, a deformed, middle-aged man named Joseph Capriva, enters.
Well, Marie, going home?
Yes, Dr. Capriva.
Do you want me to walk with you?
Why, I'm sorry, but
You mean there's someone else who has asked you first?
Yes. My fiancé always calls for me and takes me home.
And is that why you can't see me evenings? Does he take up all your time?
No, but he objects to my going out with other men.
Old-fashioned fellow, eh?
I don't think so.
Oh, stop lying, Marie.
Dr. Capriva.
Marie, I've followed you every night for months, and you always go home alone. I've never seen you going anywhere with a young man. So your fiancé story won't go down.
Well, what of it?
When you first came to work here, you were very nice to me. But lately, you've been avoiding me.
You've been too attentive.
And are my attentions so distasteful?
It isn't that, Dr. Capriva.
You've probably misunderstood them.
Maybe that's it.
I've a good position in this plant, Marie. I'm chief of the research chemists. I could give you a nice home and take good care of you.
Are you proposing to me?
Yes. I'm in love with you, Marie. I want to marry you.
But I couldn't marry you. I don't care for you.
You could learn?
Never.
Am I so repulsive?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Capriva, but you are. Oh, I've tried to avoid this, but your persistence has brought it on yourself. I never could marry you. I never could go out with you. I'd be ashamed.
Is youth and a straight body all that counts with you, Marie? Doesn't intelligence mean anything?
All the intelligence in the world could never make me forget that you're a hunchback.
Do you have to insult me to my face?
You asked for it, Dr. Capriva. Now I hope you'll stop bothering me.
Yes, I'll stop bothering you. But you've hurt me, Marie. Hurt me deeply. And someday you'll be sorry. I'm going to make you sorry.
About a month after this meeting, Marie's health began failing. She suffered from insomnia and severe pains in her wrists and fingers. The doctors she visited could not seem to understand what was wrong with her. 3 months passed. It's late in the afternoon and Marie is at her work, at her typewriter, taking dictation from Fyodor, the office manager. Replying to your letter regarding sodium sulfate compound, I can only reiterate that... What's the matter, Marie? Why don't you finish the letter, What's the matter, Marie?
Oh, I can't see! I've gone blind!
What?
I can't see! Oh, while I was typing, my eyes suddenly failed. Oh, help me! Help me!
Don't lose your nerve, Marie. I'll send for a doctor.
No, don't leave me. Oh, I'm afraid in the dark. Oh, my eyes are wide open. I know they are, but everything is black. Black!
Quiet, Marie, quiet.
Oh.
What's the trouble here?
It's Marie, Dr. Capriva. She's gone blind.
Blind?
Yes, she says she can't see.
Run, get a doctor quickly. I'll stay with her. She's fainted. Marie!
She can't talk.
Telephone for a doctor at once.
Yes, sir.
Marie, can you hear me? Fyodor has gone for a doctor. But it won't do any good. The doctor will be too late. So you thought I was repulsive, eh? Well, I'm alive and have all my faculties while you're lying there helpless. You were young, beautiful. Now look at you. Blind, paralyzed. Who'd want to marry you now? Not even poor crippled me. Ha ha! I told you I'd make you sorry for hurting me the way you did. Well, I've done it.
Oh.
Marie, do you hear me? Can't you even moan? Marie, I'm speaking to you, me, Capriva. Poor, crippled Capriva, whose affections you disdained a few months ago. Wouldn't you like to trade places with me now?
I've telephoned the company doctor. He'll be here in a few moments.
He's wasting his time. Marie is dead.
The medical examiner came and described Marie's death to a number of causes, signed her death certificate, and she was laid to rest. Nothing more would have happened had not the medical examiner mentioned the strange case to a specialist friend. This man, a very fine physician, became interested and decided to investigate. He called at the office one evening about closing time.
You were with Marie Stanovich when she died?
No, I wasn't, but I was here in the office with her a few minutes before.
Tell me just what happened.
Well, she was sitting at her desk over there when she suddenly stopped typing. I asked her what was the matter, and she said she had gone blind. I wanted to get a doctor, but she didn't want me to leave her alone.
But you did leave before the end?
Yes. Our research chemist heard the commotion and came into the office. By that time, she'd lost her power of speech.
And you left her with this research chemist?
Yes, but only while I went into the outer office to telephone the doctor.
And while you were gone, she died?
Yes, sir.
I see.
It's getting dark in here. I'll turn on the light.
No, please don't. I like it better in the dark. Had Marie complained of not feeling well?
Oh, yes, occasionally. She said her wrists and fingers hurt her terribly sometimes. She thought it was rheumatism. But I've never heard of anyone dying of rheumatism the way she did. Have you?
No, of course not. But then Marie Stanovich didn't die of rheumatism.
Well, have you any idea what was wrong with her?
Yes, a very good idea. Somehow it doesn't seem quite rational. I just can't believe it possible. All those symptoms point to just one thing, and that thing...
Look, the typewriter. Marie's typewriter, look at it.
What is it?
It's glowing with fire. I'm going out of here.
Wait a minute. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Well, what is it? What's making you do that?
Radium.
Radium?
Yes, and that's what killed Marie Stanovich. Radium poisoning.
Marie's body was exhumed, and indisputable proofs were found that this was the case. The police gave Dr. Zernoff authority to bring his investigations to a definite conclusion. Was it all an accident due to carelessness, or was it a definite plot? We next find Dr. Zernoff again questioning the office manager.
You sent for this man, Capriva?
Oh, yes. He'll be here shortly.
You kept your word and told no one of this investigation?
Of course, no one knows of it except we two.
Thank you.
You wish to see me?
Yes.
Dr. Zernoff wishes to talk to you.
I'm at your service, sir.
I understand that you're a first-class chemist, Dr. Capriva.
I am.
He's head of our chemical research department, yes.
Would you mind drawing the blinds in this room and making it as dark as possible?
Of course.
Now, in a few seconds, our eyes will become accustomed to this darkness. Now, Dr. Capriva, I want you to look over at that typewriter. Do you see anything?
Not yet.
Then you expect to see something?
Your question led me to believe that I would.
I see. Do you see anything now?
Why, yes. The typewriter keys are glowing.
What, in your opinion, causes them to glow?
They've evidently been painted with some tincture of radium.
I see we agree on that. You can put up the blinds now.
Yes, Doctor.
Dr. Capriva, how do you suppose that radium got on those keys?
Someone must have put it there.
And as you are the only person in this plant who has access to the radium, perhaps you can tell us how this was done.
Are you insinuating...
No, I'm simply putting it up to you. Will you answer my question?
Yes. Someone connected with my laboratory must be responsible.
It couldn't have been an accident?
Obviously not.
Well, then, since we both agree that it wasn't an accident, that leaves only one alternative. It was a deliberate act to either kill or maim Marie Stanovich. Do you agree with me?
How could anyone disagree with such reasoning?
Dr. Capriva, you were in love with the girl, isn't that true?
Yes.
But she would have nothing to do with you?
That's true, too.
Now, you're an intelligent man. So am I. What conclusions would you draw from these facts if you were in my place?
If I were you, Dr. Zernoff, I'd arrive at the same conclusion you have.
And that is, Dr. Capriva, that you murdered Marie Stanovich.
Yes. I didn't intend to, but I did. I meant to maim her, cripple her, and in that way bring her down to my level. But I went too far and I killed her. I loved her more than anything in the world. But she refused me. She was horrified at the idea of me even presuming to expect her to care for me. I couldn't bear the idea of her belonging to anyone else, so I murdered her. Yes, I did it. I did it. Oh, why did I do it?
Do you realize what this confession means?
Yes, I know. But it doesn't matter. I'd rather be dead. But I won't hang. You'll see. You'll see. I'll never hang.
And he didn't. Dr. Joseph Capriva committed suicide in his cell long before his case ever came up for trial.
The police reporter brings you another true story. This is an example of a true murder mystery, how it started from almost nothing and grew to tremendous proportions.
July 6, 1922 in New York City. The scene is the Morrisania police station. The unwilling actors, Abram Becker, a Mrs. Linda, and a city detective.
But, Mr. Policeman, all I want is that she should give me the blue sweater while I loan his wife.
But I ain't got this sweater. I don't even know what she's talking about.
Hey, wait a minute. What's all this stuff about a sweater?
Last April, him and his wife was visiting by my house. When they started home, it was cold. So I'm lending Mrs. Becker my blue sweater, which I'm paying $2.69. Now I want the sweater back, and he won't give it to me.
Hey, why don't you give her back the sweater and settle the argument?
I ain't got this sweater. My wife's got it.
Well, where's your wife?
I don't know. She ran away.
Run away, boy. Don't make me laughing. She's visiting me one night and borrows my sweater, and the next day she runs away. Oh, don't talk foolishness.
Well, then if you're so smart, where is she?
I don't know, but I don't believe she ran away. Why should she run away with my sweater and leave her own clothes behind?
Hey, you two keep quiet for a minute and let me get at the bottom of this. When did your wife run away, Becker?
On the day after we was visiting by Mrs. Linda.
You haven't heard from her since?
Yes, 2 times. One's by a letter and one's by a telegram.
You got them with you?
He's always got them with him. And anybody asks if where it's Jenny, he shows the letter and the telegram.
Well, let's see them.
Here.
Can I read them?
Go ahead, sure.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Dear Abe, I've gone away. No use trying to get along with you. It's impossible. Do not try to find me. You can't. Jenny. Telegrams from Philly, too. Both sent about the same time. Hey, why didn't you report this to the police when it happened 3 months ago?
He was afraid you might find out the truth.
What are all these digs that you keep throwing into Becker, Mrs. Linder? What's the idea?
The neighbors keep hinting that I killed my wife.
What do you say to that, Mrs. Linder?
Well, because Jenny never wrote that letter from Philadelphia.
How do you know?
You think I don't know Jenny's writing? Besides, why should she run off without her clothes?
Did she?
Yes, well, maybe she went off with somebody who was going to buy a new one.
Are you trying to make out that Jenny would run off with another man?
Why not? Why else should she run away?
Oh, don't talk such foolishness, Becker. Jenny was a big, fat woman, over 250 pounds. Who'd want to run away with her? Anyway, Jenny wasn't the kind of a woman who would leave her 2 children.
Seems to me, Becker, the best thing you can do is let the police handle this.
Oh, what's the use? You'll never find her.
We find plenty of people who run away. Maybe we can locate your wife.
She don't want to come back. Why should I try to make her?
Keep the neighbors from saying things. Might save you a lot of trouble.
How can I get in trouble?
Well, if any of your wife's relatives demanded we investigate, might look bad for you.
I'd be more than satisfied than anybody if the whole thing was cleared up.
Well, why not turn it over to us then?
Well, if you want to take a try at it, it's all right by me. What do I do?
Leave a description of your wife with the missing persons clerk in the next room.
Say, Mr. Policeman, what about my blue sweater?
Becker will either return it to you or buy you a new one.
Why should I buy her a new sweater?
Oh, run along, Becker, and file that description. I want to talk to Mrs. Linder.
Okay, but don't make her no promises for me.
Now, Mrs. Linder, tell me just why you stirred up this rumpus with Becker.
I want you should find out about Jenny. She wouldn't run away. Why, we was good friends. And if she was going to run away, she would have told me.
What do you think happened to her?
That's what I want you should find out. Personally, I think he done away with her.
You think he killed his wife?
Maybe he didn't do it. Maybe he paid some gangster to do it for him.
Do you know any of his friends?
Well, why don't you talk to that Harry Monstein? Maybe he knows something.
And you're sure that Jenny Becker didn't write that letter from Philadelphia?
Sure, I'm sure. Abe wrote that himself. I know his writing, and I know her writing. And that's his writing.
Now, you may be getting me in a jam, Mrs. Linder, but I've got a hunch that this whole thing needs a lot of investigating.
The more he questioned the neighbors, the more convinced the detective became that this case did need investigating. So he had Becker brought back for another quizzing, after which he locked him in a cell. He then had Harry Monstein picked up.
You know Abe Becker and his wife, Monstein?
Sure.
How well they get along?
Well, Abe was always going out with other women. And when Jenny found out about it, she got mad.
And it wasn't Jenny who was doing the running around.
Don't be funny. She wasn't that kind of a woman.
When did you first find out that Mrs. Becker was gone?
The morning after she disappeared. Abe came up to me and said, congratulate me. I just got rid of my wife.
Well, what do you think he meant by that?
I didn't know, so I asked him. And he told me she ran away.
Well, do you think she ran away?
Oh, maybe.
What do you mean by that? You got any reason to believe that she didn't run away?
Oh, Abe's a friend of mine. Why should I spill my suspicions to you?
Because withholding information from the police is a criminal offense.
But I ain't got no information. All I got is ideas.
Well, what put these ideas into your head?
Oh, couple of things. Me and him drive dirt trucks, and we used to always dump in the same place. But since his wife disappeared, he won't tell me where he's dumping.
Nothing so suspicious about that.
Oh, maybe not to you, but to me it is. Then there's something else I could never figure out. About 4 days after Jenny left, Abe and me went to Philadelphia. And while we was there, he sent a letter and telegram to himself as coming from Jenny.
Well, why didn't you come tell us this before?
How could I do that? Abe's a friend of mine.
But for all of that, you didn't believe Abe when he told you his wife had run off with another man.
No.
I got a good mind of throwing the can, Monstein.
What for?
For not bringing us this information sooner.
Oh, don't do that. I'll help you all I can if you don't put me in jail.
How can you help us out now?
Put me in a cell with Abe. Maybe he'll tell me things he wouldn't tell you.
How do I know that you'll tell me just what he said?
You guys got ways of listening in, ain't you?
That's a good idea at that. If you don't double-cross us.
I won't. Honest, I won't.
All right, then. But remember, I'm going to be listening in from the next cell. And if you double-cross me, I'll put you in jail and throw the key away.
Hello, Abe.
So, what they got you in for?
I come here because I got to talk to you.
What about?
I hear the cops are looking for Jenny's body.
They're crazy.
Abe, you're in worse trouble than you know. The cops think you killed your wife.
Yeah? Well, they got to prove that.
They think you got her buried somewhere, and they're gonna start digging.
Where?
I don't know. They wouldn't say.
What's that to me?
You're in for plenty trouble, Abe. Why don't you tell me the truth? Maybe I can help you.
How can you say such a thing, Harry?
Listen, Abe. I'm your friend, and you can tell me the truth.
I am telling you the truth.
Don't be a fool, Abe. The cops got a good idea where you buried the body.
I tell you, Jenny ran away from me and the children. If she's dead, she deserved it, and I don't care what happened to her.
If that's the way you feel about it, it's all right with me. I only wanted to help you. The police are getting ready to dig her up. I only thought I could beat them to it and bury her someplace where they wouldn't find her. But if you don't want to tell me, it's okay. So long.
Don't go, Harry.
Well, what is it?
Don't worry about Jenny. She's 7 feet deep and all covered with lime. She'll be all buoyed up.
You'll be in awful trouble if they do find her. The cops rounded up everybody and found out a lot of things. Where is she, Abe?
Come over closer.
Uh-huh.
If the cops get too hot, you can move her someplace else.
Just tell me where she is.
You sure nobody can hear?
Sure.
She's buried in the dumping lot, back of Ruby Norkin's shop.
Okay, Abe. In the dumping lot back of Ruby Norkin's shop. Next afternoon, Abe Becker was taken to the dumping lot back of Ruby Norkin's shop.
Listen, Abe, you're in a jam, a serious jam. Buried somewhere in this lot is the body of your wife. If you'll tell me where, it might save a lot of trouble. I might be able to make it easier for you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you were me, where would you dig?
If I was you, I'd save myself a lot of trouble and wouldn't dig at all.
Now, get this straight, Abe. We know you drove a truck and that you dumped all your junk on this lot. This is where you came to get rid of your wife's body. We know that. We know it's here. We'll dig from now on till we find it. But remember this, we will find it. And when we do, don't expect any mercy from us.
You mean if I tell you, you might make it easier for me?
That's the idea, Abe.
I'll show you then. It's over in there.
Now you're getting sensible. Okay, men, start digging over here. You might just as well spill the whole story now, Abe.
Oh, what's the use? You'll hear it sometime. It's just as good you should hear it now. Well, me and Jenny wasn't getting along. I couldn't see my way to get a divorce, so I made up my mind to get rid of her.
When did you do that?
On the night me and Jenny went to visit Mrs. Linda.
And that's why you couldn't give back the blue sweater. She was wearing it when you killed her?
Yeah, what rotten luck that was.
How'd you do it?
When I was driving home from the Lindas, I came around this way and made out something was wrong with the car and stopped. So I got out and lifted the hood and started monkeying with the carburetor.
You didn't kill her in the car, did you?
No, I kept monkeying and monkeying, and finally she got out of the car to take a look. This was just the chance I was waiting for. So I reached back and picked up a hunk of scrap iron and hit her on the head with it. She groaned and started to fall. Then I hit her 3 more times. After that, she just laid there, quiet.
And then you dug a hole and buried her. Where'd she fall?
Right over there.
Quite a distance to drag a 250-pound woman.
I found that out.
How'd you get her over?
I just pulled and pulled till I got her there.
Then you pushed her in the hole and filled it up?
No, I sat down and rested a minute. It was awful quiet. And then I heard it.
Heard what?
Her. She was still breathing. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have the nerve to hit her again, so I pushed her in.
You buried her alive?
Oh, I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to hit her no more, and I didn't have time to wait for her to die.
And she was still breathing when you buried her?
I don't know. I hope not. But your bringing me here made it all come back to me, and I had to tell somebody.
Hurry up, boss! There's a couple of footses sticking out here.
Well, dig careful.
I don't dig no more. I'm going home. Goodbye.
And so the bizarre case of Jenny Becker was solved, and her husband paid the supreme price for his folly. Abram Becker was electrocuted at Sing Sing on December 13, 1923. Billings, Montana, the home of Jesse Ingram and his family on North 20th Street. The time, early in the evening on the night of January 28, 1930. The family consists of Mr. and Mrs. Ingram, their daughter Mildred, age 16, and their younger daughter Serena, a deaf mute.
Ma, will you ask him?
Oh, ask him yourself.
Oh, please, Ma, go on.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm sick of fighting with him.
Why, no, he won't let me go if I ask him.
You can do a lot more with him than I can.
What's all this whispering about?
It's nothing.
Something you don't want me to hear?
No, not exactly.
Well, let's hear it then.
Well, we're having a high school party, and...
And you want to go, is that it?
Yes.
Who'll be there?
Oh, everybody in my class.
Just girls?
I said everybody in my class.
That means there'll be boys there, too. You can't go.
Oh, please, Daddy.
I said no, and that settles it. You know how I feel about you going around with boys?
Jesse, what's the harm?
Plenty harm. I want Mildred to study and amount to something. She can't do that if she's got boys on her mind.
Young people has got to have some fun.
She can have her fun with other girls. First thing you know, she'll get stuck on some no-good bum and marry him.
She's only 16.
You were only 17 when we got married, and Mildred ain't gonna make the mistake we did. I got things planned for her. I don't want her living in no 4-room shanty with a mess of brats like us. If our parents had watched us careful, we wouldn't be in the spot we're in.
We always got along all right.
Maybe you're satisfied with getting along all right, but I ain't. If I hadn't married so young, I might have amounted to something. Look at me. A switch tender in the Northern Pacific yards who don't earn enough to support his family. You have to work in a cannon factory so we have enough to live on.
Lots of men's wives work.
That ain't no reason why I should want you slaving for a couple of bucks a week. That ain't no reason why Mildred should make the same mistake we did. And I'm going to do my best to keep her from making it.
Then she can't go to the party?
No.
I think you're the biggest killjoy I ever saw.
When you get older, you'll thank me for my interest.
Jesse Ingram, you're a mean, narrow-minded bully. You've taken the best years of my life and robbed me of my fun, and you're not going to do the same thing with Mildred. I've stood it just as long as I'm going to. She's going to that party, or I'll know the reason why.
There's a 5-minute whistle, Ma.
Oh, I hear it. And I'm going to work. But when I draw my pay tomorrow, you and I are going downtown, Mildred, and buy you a nice party dress.
You don't dare.
Don't I? Wait and see.
I'm still running this family.
No, you're not. You've run it long enough. Now I'll take a hand. From tomorrow on, things will be different around here.
Your ma's hot-tempered, Mildred. She don't know what's good for you.
Well, I guess I'm old enough to know what's good for me and what isn't.
You do want to go to that party awful bad, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, can't you see I'm just looking out for your own interest when I don't let you go?
Ma says I can go, and I will.
I'm your father, and you'll do as I tell you.
Oh, I'm not going to fight with you. I'm going to bed.
Well, you think over what I've told you, and if you've got any sense at all...
On January 29, the people of Billings read the following in their morning papers. Father and daughter in mystery shooting. Police were called to the home of Jesse Ingram on North 20th Street early this morning, and there found the body of Mildred Ingram, age 16, lying on her bed with a head and body torn by 5 bullet wounds. In another room, the unconscious form of her father was lying on his bed. He too had been shot, the bullet entering the base of his skull. Mrs. Ingram was not at home and was later discovered at her mother's house, where she was questioned by the police.
You'll have to pull yourself together, Mrs. Ingram, and tell me what you know.
Oh, what's the use of all the questions? He killed her. I know he did.
Oh, I ain't so sure of that, Mrs. Ingram. It's pretty hard for a man to shoot himself and then hide the gun.
Well, who do you think did it?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, why do you keep questioning me? I wasn't home last night.
Where were you?
Working on the night shift at the cannon factory.
Why didn't you go home when you got through working?
My husband and me had a fight last night, and I didn't want to go home until I was sure he'd gone to work.
But you knew there was something wrong over at your house when I come in here, didn't you?
Yes,
Well, how'd you find that out?
from my daughter, Serena.
Didn't she tell you what it was?
No,
Why not?
she can't talk. She's a deaf mute.
Can she write?
No, but I could tell from the way she acted that something was wrong.
Well, then why didn't you go home?
I didn't think it was anything serious. My husband was on a rampage, and I didn't want to get mixed up in it again.
Well, then this child knows all about it and can't tell us. Is that right?
No, I guess so.
What makes you say that?
Well, she was the only one at the house all night.
Come on, you.
What are you doing?
I'm taking this girl over to the house with me. Hey, what's the matter with her?
She's afraid.
Well, I'm sorry, but she's the only one that knows what happened, and somehow or other I'm going to find out what she knows.
You let her alone. You want to scare her into having a fit?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Ingram, but I've got to find out what happened at that house.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. My husband killed my daughter and then tried to kill himself.
It couldn't be. Your husband couldn't have shot himself. There were no powder marks near his wound, and the gun hasn't been found.
Well, I didn't do it.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to find some way of proving that, Mrs. Ingram.
Well, you can go down to the factory. They'll tell you I never left my bench all night.
Then there's only one person left.
Who?
Your deaf daughter.
Oh, she wouldn't do a thing like that.
I'm not so sure, Mrs. Ingram. You never can tell about dummies.
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Blaming such a terrible thing on a poor, unfortunate deaf mute.
Maybe so. But I'm going to keep a close watch on her till this thing is settled.
At the hospital next day, Jesse Ingram regained consciousness, and the sheriff hurried over there to get his statement.
How do you feel, Ingram?
Oh, my head aches, but I'm feeling a little better.
I come over to find out how you were hurt.
Oh, I don't know how it happened.
Well, did you shoot yourself?
No, I didn't.
Well, did you see who did it?
No.
Why not?
Whoever it was must have sneaked in and shot me while I was asleep.
Well, what happened to Mildred?
I don't know. The doctor said she died.
Well, did he tell you that she was shot 5 times?
Yes.
Say, how about that deaf daughter of yours? Do you think she did it?
No.
How do you know?
Why, she don't know how to handle a gun. I don't think she's ever seen one.
Well, there's one thing that puzzles me about this whole business. The bullets that were fired into your daughter weigh 128 grams, but the one taken from your head only weighs 30 grams.
Well, they must have been fired from different guns.
Oh, there's something screwy about this whole business. Why did the murderer fire 5 full-size 38 bullets into your daughter and only 1 quarter-size bullet into you? Come in. What is it, Chris?
We just found the gun
Where was it?
under the mattress of Ingram's bed.
How many shells fired?
5, Chief.
Well, that makes it all look different. As long as we couldn't find the gun, it was all a puzzle to me. But now it isn't. Are you still sticking to your story, Ingram?
I don't know nothing about it.
Well, maybe I can tell you then. You killed your daughter and then fixed a bullet by taking out most of the powder and cutting down the lead. You shot yourself with that bullet, shoved the gun under the mattress, and played unconscious till this morning.
That's a lie.
You'll get a chance to prove that at your trial.
But Ingram couldn't prove it to the satisfaction of a jury. He was found guilty of murder, but the evidence being circumstantial, he escaped the gallows and was sentenced to life imprisonment. After he'd served about 2.5 years, he sent for Sheriff Howard.
Well, Ingram, what was it you want to tell me?
I got something on my mind. It's been bothering me.
Well, spill it if it'll make you feel any better.
You remember I told you about the fight I had with my wife just before she went to work that night?
Sure.
Well, I didn't tell you the truth about the finish.
Is that what you want to tell me now?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Well, after my wife left, I started to talk to Mildred. I said to her, I'm your father, and you'll do as I tell you.
I'm not going to fight with you. I'm going to bed.
Think over what I've told you, and if you've got any sense at all, don't you walk away from me when I'm talking to you.
But I want to be alone. Please don't bother me tonight, Father.
We've got to settle this right now. I don't want you going to bed thinking I abuse you.
Well, don't you?
You know I don't. You know you're all I've got. Haven't we been pals since you were a little shaver?
That's all over now.
You mean you're going to spoil all my plans?
I'm not going to let you spoil my life with your so-called plans. I'm going out and get a job and live the way I want to.
You can't do it, Mildred. You can't throw me over like that.
Well, I will. I've had all your bossing. I'm going to stand.
Oh, be a good girl, Mildred, and I'll let you go to the high school party.
It wouldn't be any fun now. I told you what I'm going to do, and that settles it.
Oh, don't you go away from home, Mildred. I couldn't stand it without you. Don't you know what you mean to me? You're the only thing I got. I won't let you go away. I won't let you.
You can't stop me.
Can't I? Well, we'll see about that.
I'm leaving right now.
Oh, Mildred, don't act like this.
Take your hands off me.
What's the matter?
I hate you. I hate you. That's what's the matter, and I never want to see you again.
Don't go through that door. I'm telling you, Mildred, don't go through that door.
Goodbye.
And I killed her, Sheriff, and dragged her up to her bed. That's the truth, and I'm glad I told you. The rest you know, and I don't care if I never get out of here.
And today, Jesse Ingram sits in the Montana Penitentiary waiting for death to release him from his memories and his conscience. On June 29, 1915, Vienna, Austria was still a city of lights and gaiety. In the suburbs of this lovely European capital, there lived what appeared to be a happy family. Rudolf Falk, a retired businessman, Mrs. Falk, and a brilliant young medical student, Anton Herzog. Rudolf Falk believed such young men should be encouraged, so he helped Anton over the rough spots by giving the student free board and lodging. It was a hot June night, and Mr. Falk had gone to his room while Mrs. Falk stayed downstairs to read. At about midnight, she decided to go to bed. As she passed Mr. Falk's room, she noticed the light still burning, so she stopped.
Rudolph? Rudolph, are you awake? Rudolph! Oh, you men. Oh, just as I thought. Asleep in your chair. Aren't you ashamed? Rudolph, go to bed. Oh, what's the matter? Why, Rudolph, you're sick. Oh, I'll get the doctor right away. Oh, Anton, is that you?
Yes, Frau Falk. I just came home.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Well, what's the matter, Frau Falk? Something wrong?
Oh, it's Rudolph. I think he's had a heart attack.
Well, call Dr. Reiter. And in the meantime, I'll give him a stimulant.
Oh, hurry, hurry.
Wait till I run up to my room and get my hypodermic and some strychnine. Get the doctor right away.
Oh, I will. I will. Quick, Anton. Do what you can.
Don't worry, Frau Falk. I think we can save him.
By the time Dr. Reiter arrived, Rudolf Falk was dead. He had rallied slightly after Herzog's injection, then collapsed and died. In Vienna, sudden or unexpected death must always be certified to by the coroner. This gentleman made his examination and pronounced it a death from heart failure. Inspector Vorst of the Vienna police had been present and watched the whole proceeding. And when the coroner left, he stayed behind.
Frau Falk, I'm Inspector Vorst from the police. There are some things here that are not quite clear to me.
If I can be of any help, don't hesitate to ask me.
Thank you. When you found Herr Falk, didn't it strike you as strange that he should be wearing his bathrobe?
Oh, yes, it did. Especially his heavy woolen one. All day he'd been complaining about the heat. You know, his heart trouble made him suffer more than ordinary people.
That's what's been running through my mind. Your husband wasn't crippled in any way, was he?
Oh, no. Why do you ask?
Look at the way that bathrobe is buttoned. Does it look right to you?
Why, no, it's buttoned the wrong way.
Exactly.
Rudolph never buttoned his clothes that way. I wonder how that could have happened.
So do I, Frau Falk.
Strange, isn't it?
Yes, it's so strange that I shall have to have his death certificate held up until this has been investigated.
Is there anything else?
Not just now. If you don't mind leaving us, I'd like to ask the doctor and young Herzog a few questions.
You mean you want me to go?
If you don't mind.
Oh, not at all. Excuse me.
Well, Herzog, what do you know about this?
You heard what I told the coroner, didn't you?
About being at a party all evening and not getting home until midnight? Yes.
Well, that's it.
You've nothing to add to that?
Nothing?
Dr. Richter,
Yes, Inspector?
if you found a man suffering from a heart attack, what would you do?
Give him an injection of strychnine.
And that's just what I did.
Yeah, I know. You told us that. When was the last time that you saw Herr Falk alive, Doctor?
When I left here about 10 o'clock this evening,
Where did you go when you left?
I went for a walk. I got home about 10 minutes before Frau Falk telephoned.
Do you come here often?
About once each day. Besides being my patient, Herr Falk was an old and dear friend.
How was he feeling when you left this evening?
Very lively. In fact, too lively. That's why I left.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we had quite a heated argument.
About what?
Old coins. We are both ardent collectors of old coins.
And how was Herr Falk dressed when you left his house?
He'd been suffering from the heat all day, so he'd put on his pajamas.
And his bathrobe?
No, just his pajamas.
Did you button or unbutton the bathrobe when you examined him?
Why, it wasn't necessary. As soon as I saw him, I realized he was dead.
And what did you think had caused his death?
A bad heart attack.
That's all that you have to tell me?
Why do you ask all these questions? Is there something wrong?
I feel there are a lot of things wrong. Herr Falk's death is very suspicious to me, and I'm going to continue this investigation.
And Inspector Vorst did investigate. He called an ambulance and had the body taken to Professor Hermann G. Jeserich, a scientist at the University of Vienna.
Professor Jeserich, I hate to bother you so late at night, but I feel that this is important. Herr Rudolf Falk died tonight under what I consider suspicious circumstances, and I'd like to have you make an immediate autopsy.
You think he was murdered?
I don't know. That's what I want you to find out.
Where's the body?
Outside in an ambulance.
Have it taken to my laboratory,
At once, Professor.
What about the room where he died? Did you find anything there?
Nothing of any value.
You police never half look.
Oh, but there wasn't anything to be seen.
Oh, not with the naked eye, perhaps, but the microscope finds things the eyes cannot see, you know.
Well, what do you want done?
Well, have a man go over Herr Falk's room with an empty vacuum cleaner and bring me the dust he picks up.
I'll have it done right away.
Is the dead man still wearing the same clothes he had on when he was found?
I brought him exactly as his wife discovered him.
Then we can get to work.
I believe in thoroughness, Professor. But is all of this microscope business necessary?
You know I'm interested in the scientific detection of crime, and you must let me do this in my own way.
Well, that's all right with me. But I would like an immediate autopsy on Herr Falk's body.
You shall have it. I'll get to work immediately, and by noon tomorrow, I'll give you a detailed report. And while the professor worked untiringly all night examining the body and clothes of the dead man and giving a microscopic scrutiny to the dust from the room, Inspector Vorst had also been busy. Several detectives had been sent out to pick up whatever information they could about the principals involved in this puzzling case. Promptly at noon, the professor came into Inspector Vorst's office.
Well, Professor, what did you learn?
Quite a lot. There was a constriction around his heart that would have taken a month to develop naturally, and he would have been ill all the while.
Yes, but he wasn't. He's been feeling fine.
Then his condition was caused by a poison that brought it on artificially.
Did you find the poison?
No.
Well, then how do you know he's been poisoned?
By his condition.
Is there a poison that would cause such a condition?
Yes, there is. The poison of a certain African scorpion.
Oh, come now, Professor. This is getting fantastic.
And I have definite proof that there was such a scorpion in the room.
What?
Yes. There were 2 of the insect's bristles among the dust in that vacuum cleaner. And there were definite traces of scorpion poisoning on the sleeve of Herr Falk's bathrobe.
Then he was murdered.
Not necessarily, no.
Well, how could anyone be killed accidentally by a scorpion here in Vienna?
It is possible, although I don't think this particular death was accidental. There are too many things that point to murder.
Well, both young Herzog and Dr. Richter are in positions where they could obtain scorpions. The thing we must discover is which one did buy such an insect.
That's simple enough. Get the names of all the purchasers of scorpions. These little beasts can only be bought by accredited students and men of science, and even they must sign for them. There are only 2 places in the whole of Vienna that handle them. It should be a simple matter to investigate, yes.
An excellent thought, Professor. Then at least we'll know if either of our suspects has purchased such an insect during the past month. Whoever has will have to account for it. Excuse me.
What are you going to do, huh?
I'm going to get the information. Hello. Give me Grossman's office. Hello, Grossman. Vorst talking. Send men out to dealers and Scorpions and get their list of purchasers for the past month. Let me know immediately if Anton Herzog or Dr. Reicher's name are on either of these lists. That's all, but work fast.
And now I suppose we sit and wait,
No, I have Exhibit A and B waiting to be questioned.
Oh, where are they?
In the next room.
Well, we'll have the doctor in first, eh?
Yes, I found a lot of interesting information about that gentleman. I'll call him. Well, Dr. Reicher, will you step in here, please?
Why, certainly.
Sit down, Doctor. Well, we found that Herr Falk did not die of heart failure in the ordinary sense. His heart failure was induced by a powerful poison.
What?
Yes. So I'm compelled to investigate. Doctor, have you ever seen this tray full of coins before?
Why, I know those coins as well as my own collection. It's part of Rudolf Falk's.
Our old coin expert found them in your cabinet.
In my cabinet?
Yes. Do you know how they could have gotten there?
Why, I haven't the least idea. It's all very odd.
It isn't possible that you might have, taken them?
Why should I? If you look in Rudolf Falk's will, you will find that he left his coin collection to me. So why should I steal them?
Well, we've looked, and that's one point that's been bothering me.
Now, is there anything else?
Yes. How many pair of rubber gloves have you?
Only one. They are hard to procure since the war started.
And, where are they?
Well, they've been in my office, but they're not there now.
They might have been in your office, but you're right, they're not there now.
And why are my rubber gloves important to this case, may I ask, sir?
Because whoever buttoned Herr Falk's bathrobe wore rubber gloves, and yours seems to be missing.
Well,
Well, might I suggest that all this evidence tends to prove that the old gentleman's death was murder? But in my mind, it also proves that the doctor isn't the guilty man. He's too intelligent to make such stupid blunders. Someone has been trying to throw suspicion on the doctor.
Yeah, perhaps. We'll see what Herzog has to say. Oh, Herzog,
Yes?
come in here, please. Sit down.
Thanks.
So you were at a party on the night that Rudolf Falk, shall we say, died?
Yes.
And you didn't leave all evening?
No?
Well, we've discovered that this isn't true. You were gone almost the whole time between 10 and 11.
Who said that?
Your host.
He's mistaken.
He doesn't seem to think so. Herr Falk was very fond of you, wasn't he?
Yes?
So fond that he left you quite a sum in his will.
That's true. What of it?
You could use that money, couldn't you?
Are you suggesting that I killed him for money?
I'm not suggesting. I'm just trying to prove it.
Well, it's not true. You've got the wrong man. Why do you keep hounding me? Why not investigate Dr. Reichter?
We have been investigating both of you. And that telephone may tell us who is guilty. Hello? Yes? Yes, Grossman? Yeah, that's all. Thanks. Anton Herzog, it becomes my duty to arrest you for the murder of Rudolf Falk.
You're making a terrible mistake, Inspector.
I don't think so. You were the one who made the mistake when you purchased an African scorpion 2 weeks ago. My evidence is now complete. I shall have no difficulty in convicting you.
When the chains of evidence had finally been welded together and Anton Herzog could no longer deny his guilt, he confessed and threw himself on the mercy of the court. The jury, however, found him guilty and he was executed. So, a master of the art of murder was caught by a master of science. A Canadian mounted policeman named Nicholson came into his headquarters at Ponoka, Northwest Territory with a fur hat he'd picked up on the trail. This hat was different from others of its kind because it had a hole in the side, a neat round hole with blood smeared over parts of it. As the owner couldn't be located and no one was reported missing, it was carefully packed away in the basement at headquarters. Now, 2 years later, Nicholson rides up to a lonely cabin to place its owner under arrest.
Anyone at home? Hello, Caney.
Hello, Mountie.
I'm glad you're home.
Why?
I'm here to put you and your 2 friends under arrest for horse stealing. Where are they?
They beat it.
What do you mean, beat it? They live here, don't they?
Well, they've been staying with me, if you call that living here.
Where'd they go?
How should I know? Made a break for the States, I guess. Took my gear with them and left me flat.
Well, get your things on. You're going back to the post with me.
I ain't got nothing to be afraid of. If I stole that horse, where is he? You don't see him around, do you?
Well, the prosecution claims that you sold him.
Ah, it's just spite work, and I'll prove it when we get to town.
Well, that's up to you, Koenig. I'm just sent out here to serve this warrant.
Come on in the house. I got something you ought to see.
Now, wait till I tie up my horse. Come on, lady.
I'd have come in the post and told you about it, but I ain't got no transportation.
Well, what is it that's so important?
Something right in your line. Come on in.
Well, what is it you want me to see?
Take a look in the ash box of that stove over there.
Just full of ashes, that's all.
What you think. Dig around in the bottom and you'll get an eyeful.
Hey, you mind if I dump them on the floor?
No, go ahead.
Hey, what's this?
What's it look like?
Why, they're bones. The bones of a man's hand.
That's it. Now hunt a little more careful, Mountie.
Well, here's a skull.
Don't expect to find anything like that, did you?
No. There's a hole in it. A bullet hole.
Interesting, ain't it?
Hey, what do you know about this, Koenig?
Not much, but I'll tell you what I do know. A couple of days before, the two guys left. They said they was going hunting. That afternoon, I heard a lot of shooting, and after dinner, they went out again. They come in late at night with a lot of big bundles and had 'em in the storeroom. All night, they kept the fire going, and the next day, they was gone.
When did you first find these things?
The morning after the two guys left.
What do you think happened?
I think they met somebody on the trail and killed them and robbed them.
You got any idea who it was?
Nope, but maybe you can find out. They left a lot of junk in the storeroom.
If I only knew who this guy was.
Well, why don't you look in there? Maybe you'll find some of his things.
That's not a bad idea. I'll mosey around while you're getting dressed.
Say, listen, Mountie, I didn't steal that horse.
Well, that's up to you to prove, Koenig. Say, it's dark in that storeroom. You got a lantern?
Here, take my flashlight.
Thanks. Hey, where is this stuff?
Over in the far corner.
Oh, there's just a bundle of clothes in here.
Well, maybe you can find some kind of identification in them.
Hey, there's something in the pocket of this coat.
Well, stay in there and examine it for a while.
Hey, what are you doing?
Open up that door, Koenig!
You open it. I ain't got time. So long, Mountie. I hope you freeze to death.
Koenig, let me out of here!
I'll be back in a week, Mountie.
I'll get you for this. You can't get away with this, Koenig!
So long, Mountie.
Open this door, Koenig! Open this door!
I'll be seeing you.
After much pushing and straining, Trooper Nicholson managed to open the door and get back to headquarters. He arrived there with the bones and skull, but without his man or his horse. Koenig had disappeared, and Trooper Nicholson was sharply reprimanded by his superior. A few days later, he and a fellow trooper were in the cellar of the post, cleaning up. They were sorting mementos of unsolved cases.
Hey, Nicholson, you found this fur cap, didn't you?
Yeah. Never did find out who it belonged to, though. You know, it's a funny thing, wasn't it?
What's funny about it?
That hole.
A hole's a hole where I come from.
Yes, but that hole's a bullet hole. And those stains are some man's blood.
Oh, forget about it. Let's put all your relics together. The fur cap, the skull, and the...
Yeah. Put the fur cap on the skull.
Not a bad idea. It'll keep the poor devil's bald head warm. Say, it fits.
What?
The hat fits the skull.
It does. Let me take a look at it. There's something funny about this. Take a look at that.
What?
The hole.
Well, what about it?
The hole in the hat matches the hole in the skull.
Well, what does that prove?
Plenty. Pretty nearly proves that this was a man who was wearing the hat.
I'm beginning to see the significance of those holes in the hat and the skull. They were both caused by the same bullet.
I found the hat 2 years ago and the skull last month. This skull must have been in that stove for almost 2 years.
Well?
What I have to find out now is who's been living in that shack for the last 2 years. Who could have tried burning this skull?
Well, when you find that out, you'll have a good idea who the murderer is. But you still won't know who the dead man is.
Well, he's somebody. Somebody's going to miss him. And when they do, the case is in the bag.
3 weeks later at the post, and the troopers are still puzzled.
Well, how are you doing, Nicholson?
Not so good. There's only one fact I've dug up in the last 3 weeks. That shack has never been lived in by anyone except Koenig for the past 3 years, and he hasn't lived in it more than 2 months in all that time.
Doesn't look so good for him, does it?
Oh, he knew more than he was telling, I guess.
Well, where is he? We haven't seen hide nor hair of him since he locked you in his shack and made his getaway.
I'd like to talk to him right now for about a half an hour.
All you have to do is to find him.
Ah, he'll turn up. They always do. Come in. Oh, hello, Higby.
Oh, Nicholson.
What's on your mind?
There's something kind of puzzling me.
Well, is there any way that I can help you?
Maybe. I don't know. I've been tax collector for this district for over 15 years, and I ain't had nothing happen like this before.
What is it?
Oh, one of my neighbors named Joe Hindle left about 2 years ago to take possession of a farm he'd inherited in Bemidji, Minnesota. I ain't heard from him since.
Maybe he can't write, Higby.
Don't be funny. Joe ain't paid any of his taxes since he left, and he don't answer any of my letters. Now, that ain't like Joe, and I wish you'd find out through the chief of police at Bemidji if he's all right.
I'll be glad to do it for you, Higby.
Thanks, Nicholson. How soon do you think you'll know?
Oh, drop around about 10 days, and I'll have the information for you.
Yeah, say, what's the idea of having this skull on your desk? Trying to scare people?
Sure. What do you mean by letting him sit around without his hat on? Show the gentleman how you look in your hat, Scully. There you are. How does he look, eh?
Well, I'll be hornswoggled. Speak of the devil.
What is it, Higby?
That's Joe Hindle's hat.
Are you sure?
Oh, positive. I was with him when he killed the critter that fur was taken from. He was a-wearing that there hat in the morning he come to say goodbye 2 years ago.
Are you sure of that, Higby?
Oh, sure and shooting.
Say, Nicholson, how would you like to go to Bemidji?
I think that would be a very interesting trip.
After much arguing, the sergeant in charge of the post gave Nicholson the authority and money to make the trip. After a long talk with the chief of police at Bemidji, they started out into the country to find Hindle at his farm.
Well, start up the motor and let's get it going out.
Find out anything from the chief?
Yeah. He says that Hindle came to take possession of the farm he'd inherited about 2 years ago. Been around here ever since, except 2 or 3 times when he's away on trips.
Well, how do we get to this place?
Oh, go about 2 miles out this way, and then we take a right turn at the schoolhouse corner. The second farmhouse on the left. Guess that must be the house up there.
Say, we're in luck. He's at home. I see smoke coming from his chimney.
We'll go right on up the driveway.
Well, hang on, it's pretty rough.
Well, come on, let's go. Well, here we are.
Say, there's someone inside. I hear them coming to the door.
Hey, let's stand aside so he can't see us till he opens it.
Well, what is it?
They told us we'd find a man named Hindle living here.
My name's Hindle.
Not when I knew you, it wasn't. Not when you locked me in your storeroom 4 months ago, it wasn't.
So what are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, William Oscar Koenig?
Well, supposing I admit I'm Koenig. What of it?
We've come to put you under arrest.
And you're going to take me back to Panoka for stealing your horse?
No, we're taking you back for murdering Joseph Hindle 2 years ago.
You're crazy.
I don't think so. I got a watertight case, Koenig.
How can you try me for killing a man you don't even know is dead?
Well, if he isn't dead, where is he?
I don't know.
Then I'll tell you. All that's left of him is in the ash box of your stove at Panoka.
You'll have to prove that.
I can prove it, and without much trouble. Finding you here is the only bit of evidence I still needed to send you to the gallows.
Early in 1910, William Koenig was hanged by the neck until dead, and once more the Royal Northwest Mounted Police had gotten their man. On January 1st, 1911, the New York Tribune carried a story which began with the following headlines. Die with the old year. Maryland couple takes cyanide of potassium on eve of marriage. Chatted merrily together before death. He had bought wedding rings. Now this case would have gone down in history as a double suicide if the coroner had not been puzzled about several features of the case. So, he called for an investigation.
Mrs. E. Lawser, as you know, we are investigating the strange death of your daughter, Gracie Lawser, and her fiancé, Charles Edward Twigg.
Yes, Dr. Ford.
I'd like you to tell this jury just what happened on that day.
Well, a little after 11 in the morning, Charles telephoned that he was in town and that he would come over to the house at about 2 o'clock. When Grace heard this, she went up to her room and started primping. At almost exactly 2 o'clock, The front doorbell rang. Oh, come in, Charles.
Hello, Mrs. Alasa. Where's Grace? Isn't she at home?
Of course. She'll be here directly. Grace?
Yes, Mother.
It's Charles.
I'm coming.
She's been upstairs primping ever since you telephoned.
Hello, darling.
Well, it's about time you came to see me.
Did you miss me?
Of course I did. Once a week isn't enough for a fellow to call on his best girl.
Well, I've got to sort of get things straightened around for a honeymoon. You don't want any business on my mind when we go off on our trip.
Why don't you two go into the parlor and I'll bring you some fruitcake and a glass of wine.
Thanks, Mrs. Alasser.
Still calling me Mrs. Alasser, eh?
Oh, I'll be calling you Mother as soon as we get back from our trip.
Well, you could be a little more familiar, even if I am going to be your mother-in-law. I'll be back in a minute.
Come on in the parlor, Charles.
Okay.
Oh, it's chilly in here, isn't it?
I light the gas fire.
Do you realize it's less than a week before we'll be married?
Do I? I don't ever forget it. A week can seem like an awful long time, can't it?
Yes. And this time next Thursday we'll be on our honeymoon.
I've already bought the tickets.
Have you? Where are we going?
Just where you said, Florida. Will you like that?
I'll love it. Just think, Charles. A honeymoon away from the cold and the snow. Being down there where there's sunshine and palms. It's just too romantic for anything.
A honeymoon should be romantic, darling.
And we will be happy, won't we?
Of course we will. How can we help it? Gracie, I bought it.
What?
What we were looking at in Townsend's window.
The wedding ring? The white one with all the little diamonds in it?
That's it.
Oh, let me see it.
Sure. I hope it fits. There she is.
Oh, it's beautiful. It looks even better than it did in the window. Let me try it on.
They say it's bad luck.
Oh, you and your superstitions. What could happen to it?
Nothing, I guess.
Oh, sure.
What's the matter?
It doesn't fit.
Oh, I'll tend to that. Townsend said if it was too small, he'd make it fit.
Well, did you two think I was never coming?
Oh, we forgot all about the wine and cake.
Charles?
Thank you, Mrs. Alasa.
Gracie?
Thanks, Mother. Did you bring any for yourself?
Oh, I haven't time to sit around and eat cake and drink wine.
Oh, Mother, you haven't anything to do.
Well, it seems sort of sinful to drink wine in the afternoon.
You're too old-fashioned, Mrs. Alasa.
Oh, I know, but I can't help it. Oh, but don't let me keep you two from enjoying yourselves. Oh, Gracie, what's that you have there?
My wedding ring. Want to see it?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, your father never gave me such a fancy ring. But we managed to make our marriage last in spite of it.
And I hope Gracie and I are as happy as you two have been.
Well, I don't often talk about it, but I can't wish you any better luck than we've had. Gracie'll make you a good wife, I know.
Better than I deserve, I reckon.
Oh, I don't know. You're not a bad boy. Oh, well, here I am talking, and I know you two want to be alone.
Well, let's make it a toast.
You propose it.
All right. Here's to our future together.
May it be long and prosperous.
That's good. Say, we forgot the one about all our troubles being little ones.
Oh, you.
Excuse me.
Are you sleepy?
Sorta.
One little glass of wine and you want to go to sleep.
Must be the heat from that stove.
No excuses. That's a nice way to act when you come over to see me. Ooh.
You're just as bad as I
It
am.
must be catching.
Grace?
Yes, Mother, come in. What is it?
Well, the dressmaker wants to know when you can come over for a fitting.
Oh, tell her I'll be there at 4:30.
I'll tell her, darling. Let you know when it's time to go over.
And then what happened, Mrs. Elosser?
I didn't go near the room again until nearly 4:30. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. So I went into the room. They were still sitting on the sofa, like they were asleep. I crossed the room to wake Gracie and saw something was wrong. When I touched them, I knew they were dead. Then I ran into the street and screamed for help.
And you found nothing in the room which could have contained poison?
No. No glasses, no bottles, nothing.
Thank you, Mrs. Elosser. That'll be all. Now I'd like to call Harlan Norris. Are you here, Harlan?
Yes, sir.
Harlan, can you tell me the same story that you told your mother this morning?
Yes, sir.
Do you know Mrs. Elosser?
Yes, sir. We live right down the street from the Elosers.
Have you ever been in their house?
No, sir.
Now, Harlan, you tell us just what you saw on that afternoon.
Well, Mama sent me down to the store to get a bar of soap, and I was on my way back. Just as I came to the Lodger's house, Mrs. Lodger came running out screaming for help.
Yes, we know. Mrs. Losser told us that. But then what happened?
When she got to the sidewalk, she sort of looked around, kind of dazed-like, and went back in the house.
What did you do then?
I thought there might be something wrong, so I sneaked up to the window and peeked in.
And what did you see, Harlan?
I saw a man and a woman sitting on the sofa and not moving.
Who were they?
Didn't know the man, but the woman was Grace Lodger.
Then what happened?
Mrs. Lodger came into the room.
What did she do?
Went over to the man, took a glass out of his hand, and then she took a glass out of Grace Lodger's hand.
Is that all?
No, sir. She picked a little green bottle off the floor and took the 2 glasses and the bottle out of the room.
Would you know the glasses again if you saw them?
Yes, sir, I think so.
Well, see if you can pick out the glasses from these here on my table.
There's 2 green glasses like these.
Thank you, Harlan. That's all. The glasses that Harlan picked were the only 2 glasses on my table that were taken from the Losser home.
The child is lying. Nothing like that ever happened.
It seems very significant that this child who has never been in your home should be able to pick out your glasses so easily.
Oh, I don't care what you think. The boy is mistaken. These are ordinary glasses that can be bought in any store in Cumberland.
Quiet, quiet.
Oh, I don't know what you're driving at, but I won't have any 12-year-old boy accuse me of lying.
Inasmuch as this investigation has taken such an unusual turn, I move that it be adjourned until a week from today, so that we may sift the evidence we have heard. This court is dismissed until that date.
About 3 days later, the coroner called on Mrs. Elosser at her home.
Mrs. Elosser, this whole thing is such a strange muddle, I thought I'd come over and talk to you privately about it.
Well, if you've come over to get me to confess to murdering my own daughter and Charlie Twigg, you're insane.
Oh, that isn't the reason I've come at all.
Don't you think I hear what people are saying? Don't you think I know what's going on? Everyone, everywhere, looks at me as though I were a murderer. And what you said at the inquest started it all.
Well, that's what I've come over to clear up.
Do you think I killed those 2 young people?
Well, I admit I thought it might be a possibility. But since I had a little private talk with Harlan Norris this afternoon, I've changed my mind. You had a quarrel with his mother, didn't you?
Yes, some years ago.
He admitted that part of the story wasn't true, that he'd been coached in it by his mother. This, of course, throws the boy out as a witness. I'm sure now that you had nothing whatever to do with it, but I'd like to prove it.
How do you expect to prove it by me? I've told you everything. I don't know anymore.
Well, I've given this thing a lot of thought, and if you don't mind, I'd like to try an experiment.
What kind of an experiment?
An experiment that will prove just how these 2 young people met their deaths. Would you object to that, Mrs. Elosser?
Well, of course not. I'm more interested in proving it than you are.
Well, then we'll go into the room where you found them.
Well, it's just across the hall.
And then we'll prove it one way or another right now.
This is the room.
Wait till I bring my basket.
What have you got in there?
2 cats. Black cats.
2 black cats?
Yes. I'd like to leave them in the room under the same conditions that your daughter and her fiancé were found that afternoon, and for the same length of time.
Oh, I see.
Now, where did you find their bodies?
On that sofa.
Come on, kittens. You'll have to lie on that sofa in the interest of science. Now, Mrs. Elosser, were the windows open or closed?
Closed.
And the doors?
They were closed, too.
Is there anything else that's different from what it is now?
Yes, the gas grate was going.
Well, I'll light it then. Now, is that all?
Oh, I think so.
Well, then we'll go out of here. How long was it before you found them?
Almost 3 hours.
Then we'll sit down and wait for 3 hours.
1 hour. 2 hours. 3 hours pass.
Well, I guess the 3 hours are up. Do you want to come in with me?
Certainly.
Well, then leave the door open, and I'll go in and open the window. Don't come in until I get the window open.
Is it all right now?
Yes, come on in. And take a look at those cats.
Why, they're dead. The cats are dead. They look as if they died in their sleep. What killed them?
The same thing that killed your daughter and Charles Twigg. Carbon monoxide gas.
Where did it come from?
The gas stove. And next week at the investigation, the jury will bring in a verdict of death by accident.
In Paris, 17 years ago, on a lovely spring morning, Roger Voron, a young man of no particular abode, is sprawled indolently on one of the benches that line the Bois de Boulogne. An old lady, in passing, tries to hold the youth in conversation.
It's a grand day, isn't it?
Yes, for some people, maybe.
Aren't you glad spring is here?
I've nothing to be glad about.
Oh, are you unhappy
Yes,
then?
I am.
Won't you tell me why? Perhaps I can help.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since yesterday afternoon, and I haven't slept in a bed for 4 nights.
Why, you poor boy.
I don't need sympathy. What I need is food, or money to buy food.
Would you be offended if I took you to my home and gave you something to eat?
Where do you live?
Just across the street. I have rooms on the 4th floor of that building over there.
Well, perhaps I'm not showing the proper spirit. Maybe you'll find me surly and resentful. But I can't help it when the rest of the world is gay and happy while I'm like this. I'm grateful to you. But I deserve better than a bench to sleep on and scraps of food flung at me by strangers. But I suppose I should be grateful even for that. Yes, I suppose I should.
Five minutes later, in the old lady's apartment.
Sit here in the kitchen with me, and we can talk while I prepare your food.
Thank you. Do you live here? Alone?
Yes, I'm a widow. My husband died 12 years ago.
Then you must have some kind of an income.
Enough to keep me.
You're lucky.
Oh, I think so. That's why I try to help those who aren't so fortunate. Would an omelet and coffee be satisfactory?
Very. Now, you must have a lot of friends.
No, not one.
Aren't you lonely?
Not particularly. I have my books, my cat, and the whole of Paris to amuse me. After my husband died, I couldn't afford to keep up with my old friends, and I was too old to make new ones. So I packed all my treasures in that chest you're sitting on and moved in here. And here I am, contented.
So, I've been sitting on a small fortune and didn't know it.
Oh, hardly that. The chest contains things of a sentimental value. Their value in money would be small.
Aren't you afraid someone might rob you?
Who would want the few paltry francs I have?
Someone as desperate as I am. Someone you might bring up here and feed just as you've brought me. Someone like me to whom a few francs is a fortune.
Oh, I'm not afraid.
But you should be.
Why did you lock that door?
Just making sure I won't be disturbed.
Disturbed?
Yes. I don't want anyone coming in here during the next half hour.
What are you thinking of, young man?
I'm sick of being poor. I'm going to rob you.
Oh, you couldn't do that.
Couldn't I? Watch me. Where's the key to this chest?
I won't tell you. I'll save you from being a thief in spite of yourself.
Where's the key to that chest?
I'll not tell you. Help! Help!
Such a trap!
I'm being robbed! Help!
Keep quiet, you fool!
Oh, put that knife down! Put that knife down! Help! Help! Help!
5 days later, the police broke into the old woman's rooms and found her body. The only clue to the identity of her assailant were a few bloody fingerprints. The fingerprints of a man unknown to the police and, consequently, almost impossible to trace. 2 years pass, and the murder of the unknown woman is still unsolved. Roger Voron is in prison awaiting deportation to l'Île de Ré, a vermin-infested penal colony which French criminals dread more than Devil's Island. We find Voron sitting with his cellmate, an old offender named Bébert.
What are you so gloomy about, Bébert?
In another 2 weeks, they'll have enough poor devils like us, and we'll be on our way, Voron. You for 10 years, and me for life.
L'Île de Ré can't be any worse than this prison, so why be gloomy about it?
Oh, can't it? I've been there, I know. There isn't a worse place on the face of the earth than that hole. I'll tell you what it'll be. All day long, every day you'll slave in a blazing sun, and at night they'll throw food at you that a Paris street mongrel wouldn't eat.
It'll be food anyway.
Then you'll sit around and talk about Paris until your heart's broken. Then you'll go to bed. But for an hour you won't sleep because of the heat and the insects. But even they can't keep your tired body awake any longer than that, and you'll drop off.
I've slept in prison before.
Yeah, then at sunrise they'll wake you up and throw more garbage at you. And it'll start all over again. And the only time the monotony is broken are the days when they tie you to a post and whip you. And you think it can't be worse than this? Ha! Don't make me laugh.
Well, it can't last forever.
It will for me. I'm going for life.
Why don't you commit suicide?
I haven't the nerve.
You're a brave man, aren't you? You can kill others, but you haven't the nerve to do it when it comes to yourself.
Well, at least I have the nerve to kill others, which is more than a petty burglar like you can say.
Oh, yeah? Well, I did kill someone once, but I was never caught for it.
Who was it?
An old woman. She took me to her house to feed me, and I killed her and robbed her.
And the police never found out who did it?
That was over 2 years ago, and I never was caught.
You expect me to believe a story like that, eh?
Well, it's true.
It's just the silly bragging of a small thief.
Oh, is it? Well, I can prove it. Her name was Messetier, and she had rooms on the 4th floor of a house just off the Bois de Boulogne.
Well, how was she dressed?
She had on a brown dress, and she was cooking some food for me. When I made up my mind to rob her, I told her my intention. She began to scream. That got me scared, and I grabbed a kitchen knife off the table and stabbed her. She died almost instantly.
You're not lying to me?
I'm not. I swear I'm not. But why is this so important to you?
I'm going to use it to save myself from going to L'Île de Ré.
You're going to tell on me and hope for mercy?
No. I'm going to confess to it and go to the guillotine.
You'd rather die than go to the penal colony?
Yeah, much rather. Better an actual death than a living one. While it seems hard to believe that a man would confess to a murder which would surely cost him his life, that is exactly what Bébert did. We find him next in the office of the warden, where he is being questioned.
So, Bébert, she resisted your attempts to rob her, and you killed the old woman.
Yes, sir.
What was she preparing for your meal?
Well, some meat and potatoes.
And when she screamed, you stabbed her with a kitchen knife?
Yes, sir.
It's a very good story, Bébert.
It's a true story, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
It's strange that the Paris police know nothing about it.
You mean that there was never a murder committed?
That's just what I mean, Bébert.
Well, he lied to me then. That petty stealing rat, he
Who?
lied. That Roger Vaughan. He let me think that if I told you this story, I could cheat L'Île de Ré. Now I've got to go away.
Quiet, Bébert. Hello? Bring me Roger Vaughan to the prison and governor's office immediately.
You're having him brought up here, eh?
Yes. I'd like to talk with him.
So would I. I'll tell him a thing or two.
You'll keep your mouth shut while he's here. Bébert, thanks to you, we of the police have solved a very baffling case.
What case?
The one that we were just speaking of.
Then the old lady was killed.
Yes, but you didn't do it.
How do you know I didn't?
Your fingerprints don't tally with those of the killer. Besides, the old lady wasn't cooking meat and potatoes. It was an omelet.
Then you tricked me into giving away Vaughan, eh?
I'm sorry, Bébert. It was the only way. Come in.
Yes, Roger Vaughan.
Bring him in.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, Vaughan.
Yes, sir.
You'll excuse me a moment while I look in the files for your fingerprint card. You two men may talk.
I've nothing to say to him.
What's the matter, Bébert? What did the prison governor send for me for?
You'll find out soon enough.
Is it important?
Yeah, to you, yeah.
Well, men, here we are. Now let's look these over. This is your fingerprint card, Vaughan?
Yes, sir.
Bébert had just come to me with a confession of murder. The murder of an old woman who was stabbed to death just off the Bois de Boulogne.
Yes, sir, but how does this concern me?
Bébert didn't do it. But I have a feeling that you did.
I, Governor? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you? Then how did your fingerprints get on the knife with which he was killed? Look, you can see for yourself.
I didn't do it. I wasn't in Paris at the time.
What time?
Why, when the murder was committed.
Oh, don't waste your breath, Vaughan. Bébert has told me all about it.
You low, sneaking police spy, you. You come into my cell and beg and plead with me to save you from L'Île de Ré, and then you tell the prison governor everything.
Well, why didn't you tell me the old woman was cooking an omelet?
Well, what difference does that make?
All the difference in the world, Vaughan. We knew what the old lady was cooking, and we knew that the murderer knew. But Bébert didn't know.
And an omelet will cost me my head?
Yes, Vaughan. An omelet.
An omelet.
4 months later, Roger Varon was executed in the same prison where he had made his first confession. Once more, the police had won. Early in the winter of 1921, a case was brought to the attention of the Department of Justice in Atlanta, Georgia, which for horror and cruelty is almost without parallel. On a brisk winter morning, a Negro is being questioned by an agent of that federal department.
What's your name?
Gus Chapman, sir.
Well, Gus, what is it you think I ought to know?
Well, sir, about 6 months ago, I got in a fight and they arrested me.
Well, now you've come up to complain about the way they treated you in the chain gang, is that it?
Oh, no, sir. It ain't that, sir.
Well, what is it then?
Well, they fined me $100 or 6 months on the chain gang, and well, I didn't have the $100, but a man came up to me in the courtroom and he'd say he'd pay my fine if I'd work it out in his plantation. He said he'd pay me $30 a month on my keep.
So you let the man pay your fine and went to work on his plantation?
Yes, sir.
Nothing illegal in that.
No, sir, but I went to work for the man 6 months ago, and I ain't never got a chance to run off till last week.
What do you mean, run off?
Well, I had to run off. The man wouldn't let me go.
Well, how could he keep you if you didn't want to stay?
Well, he just locked us all up at the cabins in the stockade, and we just couldn't get away.
Lock you up in a stockade?
Well, it's a big wall that he got built around the cabin, so you can't run away in the night.
Well, if he didn't put any restrictions on you, how could he keep you from running away before you'd worked out your fine?
Yes, sir, but I done worked out my fine over 2 months ago, and he wouldn't let me leave. He owes me over $50 now.
Did you ever ask him for it?
Yes, sir.
What did he say?
He told me to get back to work and shut up.
Why didn't you report him to the police?
Well, how could I? I couldn't get to town.
You mean he wouldn't let you go?
Yes, sir.
You should have insisted.
Well, I did. I told him if he didn't let me go, I'd tell the police.
Then what happened?
Plenty.
What?
I'll show you what happened. Look at my back.
Good God, man, you've been horsewhipped.
Yes, sir. And that's why I run away and come to you. White folks ain't allowed to make us slaves out of us colored folks no more. Is there, mister?
Of course not, Gus.
Well, that's why I came to you, sir, and that's why I want you to do something.
So what was the name of this man that did all this to you, Gus?
A man by the name of John S. Williams. Got a plantation down on the Yellow River.
Well, now let me see if I've got this straight. You went to John S. Williams' plantation to work out a fine, and he kept you locked up in a stockade?
Yes, sir. And every night we was put in there and locked up.
And when you insisted on leaving, he horsewhipped you?
He didn't whip us himself. He got one of the boys on the place what does it.
Gus, I'm going out to see John S. Williams, and if what you've told me is true...
Oh, it is true, sir. Every bit of it.
Well, then we'll put him in a place where he'll find out how it feels to be locked up. He'll find out the government meant business when they passed laws forbidding slavery and peonage.
A few days later, the Department of Justice agent went down to the sinister plantation on Yellow River. We find him standing with the owner, John S. Williams.
We've had a complaint against you, Mr. Williams, which, if it's true, marks you guilty of violating the United States slavery and peonage laws.
What does that mean?
It means that you're holding Negroes here against their wills.
Whoever said that's a liar.
You do keep them locked up inside that stockade at night, don't you?
I've got to. These men are chain gang niggers. If I let them out at night, they'd get into all kinds of mischief.
Of course, you don't keep them locked in so they can't run away.
I've got to do something to protect myself. I paid big fines on these men, and they've got to work them out, that's all. Ain't nothing wrong in doing that.
Well, that isn't what Gus Chapman told us.
You don't believe that no-count lazy trash, do you?
You horsewhipped him, Williams. I don't deny it because I saw his back.
I had to whip him. The only way I could keep him from fighting with the rest of the help.
How many men you got on the place?
Right now, I've got 12.
Well, I want to see the men's quarters, Williams.
Sure. Come right in.
And these here are the cabins where the men live, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
What's this one?
The men sleep in here.
How many men to a cabin?
4.
You don't trust that stockade a great deal, do you, Williams? Put bars on the windows, I see.
I don't take any chances. I've got my family to think about.
So 4 men live in here?
Yes, sir.
If you hadn't have told me, I thought it was a pig pen.
I can't help it if the men won't take care of their quarters, can I?
Are any of the men around?
They're all out in the fields except Clyde Manning. He's working in the shop.
Shop? What kind of a shop?
We have to keep the harness all fixed and the men's shoes in shape. Can't work in the fields with bad shoes, so I got this little shop where we fix things up.
Is this it?
Yes, sir. Go right in.
Quite a complete little place. A lot cleaner in the living quarters, too. This is Clyde, I suppose?
Clyde Manning, sir.
Well, Clyde, how do you like it here?
Well, I don't,
Go ahead and tell the man, Clyde.
I like it fine here, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, he always been powerful good to me.
How long you been here, Clyde?
Oh, about 2 years, sir.
Have you ever wanted to leave?
No, sir. I knows when I got me a good job, and this one is it.
Do you remember Gus Chapman, Clyde?
Yes, sir, I remembers him. He's a no-count.
He says he was horsewhipped for asking Mr. Williams for his wages. Is that true?
No, 'tain't. It was horsewhip for fighting.
Who horsewhipped him?
I did. We tied him to that pole over there, and I laid it on. I gave him plenty. And there's the whip I done it with. I wanted to use that one over there, but Mr. Williams wouldn't let me. Said it might cut his skin. Would have done that Gus Chapman good to have some of his black blood running down his back. Might have kept him from being so uppity. A good bleeding sure has a powerful influence on a man.
It's enough, Clyde.
Yeah, sir.
Say, Clyde, what do you do with all these automobile tires?
I uses them to fix shoes.
You half-sole shoes with old tires?
Yes, sir, and they're awful good for that, too. Just like them fancy rubber-sole shoes on store-bought shoes.
You could make an awful good whip out of a length of tire, couldn't you, Clyde?
Yes, sir. I could make one that'd cut their backs wide open. But Mr. Williams won't let me. He's too kind-hearted. If I was him, I'd beat them niggers plenty. I'd make 'em bleed and I'd just laugh. Ha ha ha!
The Department of Justice agent could not find enough evidence to bring charges against John S. Williams, but in his own mind he was sure of the man's guilt. Things were far from what they seemed on that silent, brooding plantation tucked away on the Yellow River. A few weeks later, he was sitting in his office.
Come in.
Policeman said you wanted to see me, sir.
Yes, Gus, it's about that Williams case. I want to see your shoes.
My shoe?
Yes.
You want I should take them off, sir?
No, just let me take a look at the sole.
Yes, sir. There they is, sir.
Made from automobile tires, aren't they?
Yes, sir. That there Clyde Manning on Mr. Williams' place. He fixed 'em that way.
Well, that's all I want to know, Gus. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, Gus, I'm thinking of arresting Mr. Williams, and I need you as a witness. You won't run off, will you?
No, sir.
You'll be around where I can get you when I want you?
Yes, sir. I wants to see that man get some of the medicines he's been handing out so long.
Well, he'll get it now because we've got the goods on him.
How come you think you got him now when you didn't think you did a couple days ago?
Yesterday morning, the bodies of 2 men were washed up on the shores of the Yellow River. Those 2 men were murdered.
Oh, I read about it in this morning's paper, sir. They was chained together back to back, so they just naturally had to drown.
Those 2 men came from the Williams plantation.
How you know that? They ain't been identified, sir.
I know they're a couple of Williams men because the shoes they were wearing were soled with pieces of automobile tires.
Once more, the Department of Justice agent made the trip to Williams' plantation. I tell him, mister, I turned all them niggers loose.
Why?
They worked out that time, and I got my cotton all made, so there ain't nothing for him to do here.
Well, where are they now?
I don't know. When they walk off my place, I'm through with them.
Well, you'll have to do better than that, Williams. There hasn't been a stranger in any of the villages around here for weeks. They couldn't leave this place without going through one of them.
Maybe I got 'em all hid somewhere on this plantation.
Yeah, maybe you have at that. Those 2 murdered Negroes came from here. We got proof of that.
Well, I didn't kill them.
I'm holding you for court just the same, William.
You want me, sir?
Keep your mouth shut, Clyde. This man's a policeman.
That's a smart thing to say, Williams.
Clyde's crazy. He'll admit to anything.
Clyde, where are all the men who used to work here?
They left, sir.
Where'd they go?
Oh, different places.
Yeah, such as the bottom of the river.
What are you talking about, mister?
About the 2 men you chained back to back and threw in the Yellow River.
Who done that?
You did. You thought it'd be a lot of fun to watch them drown, didn't you?
Did you do that, Clyde? If you did, you'll hang.
I only did what you told me to.
I never told you to do anything like that, and you knows it.
I know you didn't, Mr. Williams.
There you see, mister.
You told me to kill him first, and then throw him in the river.
I didn't.
Yes, you did, Mr. Williams.
But you thought it'd be more fun to chain them together and throw them in alive, huh? Is that it, Clyde?
Yeah, sir. I got tired of just shooting them and hitting them on the head with an axe.
Are you telling me that all the 11 men who were on this place have been murdered?
Yes, sir.
And you killed them all?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because Mr. Williams told me to.
I told you Clyde was crazy. He likes to talk about killing folks.
I ain't crazy, and I did kill him. And if you don't believe it, I'll show you where they's all hid. I got 'em all put away just like Mr. Williams told me to do. He can't say I'm crazy, 'cause I ain't.
Why did Mr. Williams want you to kill him?
Mr. Williams said if you found out he was keeping them niggers when they didn't want to stay, you'd put him in the penitentiary, and I'd lose my job here. I don't have to work hard, and I has lots of fun.
Fun?
Yeah, whooping niggers. I loves to whoop niggers.
Both men were found guilty and sentenced to life imprisonment. After 5 years, Clyde Menning died on a chain gang, and a year later, John S. Williams was killed when he tried to prevent some other prisoners from escaping. Even in death, automobile tires played an important part, for he was run over by a truck, and he went to his grave with their prints on his face. On February 3rd, 1929, the city of Dusseldorf in Germany was shocked to read in the daily papers of the murder of an old woman. She was walking down a dark street late at night when a man leapt out of the shadows and stabbed her 6 times, then ran off into the night. This was the start of a reign of terror which was to grip this sober, industrious city for over 6 months. Just 1 week after this first murder, a man walked into the office of the police commissioner, February 10th, 1929.
Come in.
Are you Herr Momberg, the police commissioner?
Yes, I am. What is it?
I'm the man who found little Rosa Orlinger this morning.
You mean that 8-year-old child who's been stabbed to death?
Yes, Herr Momberg.
Sit down and tell me about it.
Well, I was on my way to work 2 hours ago when I found the child's body. I took one look and ran to the police. You know, Herr Momberg, this is the funny country in the council.
May 12, 1929.
X-ray, read about it. Young couple attacked by vampire fiends. Read about it. Young couple attacked. X-ray, read about it.
May 15, 1929.
Calling all cars. The body of Emma Gross was discovered this morning in her room in Cranenplatz. She had been stabbed 18 times. Her assailant is unknown, is believed to be the same one who has been perpetrating similar crimes. Calling all cars.
May 20, 1929.
Hello, give me the city room, quick. Hello, city room, get out an extra. The vampire fiend has struck again. 2 children were found stabbed to death on the outskirts of the north side of the city. Their names, Gertrude Hamacher, age 6, Louise Lenson, age 13. The police have one important clue. 1, the man's footprints.
June 10, 1929. A 5-year-old youngster and 20-year-old Maria Hahn disappeared while visiting the city zoo. 2 days later, Commissioner Momberg's office received a letter.
You really think this so-called vampire fiend sent this letter?
Well, to tell you the truth, Commissioner, I don't.
Read that part to me again.
All right. If you don't think I killed Gertrude Alberman and Maria Hahn, look at this map and go to the spots marked. You'll find the bodies.
Let me see. He's marked 2 places in the empty fields east of the city. Send some men out with shovels immediately. We've got to do something. It's imperative.
You X-ray. Police find bodies of 2 missing girls. You X-ray, read about it. X-ray, read about it.
In spite of every precaution the police could take, these attacks continued. Murder followed murder and attack followed attack. About 6 months later, a young girl of about 20 was ushered into Momberg's office.
Herr Momberg, this is the young lady you sent for.
Your name is Maria Butlis?
Yes, sir.
Sit down. You wrote this letter?
Let me see. Yes, sir. I wrote it to some friends of mine. How did you come to get it?
It was wrongly addressed, and the dead letter office turned it over to us. In this letter, you say a man attempted to choke you in one of the city parks. Is that true?
Yes, sir. I'd come to the city late in the afternoon and was on my way to the YWCA to get a room for the night. While walking through the Hofgarten, a man accosted me. Oh, I was terribly frightened, and then an older man came along and drove the first man away. He was very nice to me and suggested that he walk with me to show me the way.
You went with this man?
Yes, sir. But instead of taking me to the YWCA, he took me to his own house and told me that his landlady would give me a room. But when I saw the house, I refused to go in.
I see.
He then said it was quite a walk, but if I insisted on going to the YWCA, why, he'd take me there. When we came to the Gassenberg Park, he tried to choke me. I screamed, and he ran away.
Would you recognize this man if you saw him again?
Oh, yes, sir. He was slim, of medium height, wore a blue suit, and had blonde hair. His eyes were blue, and his face was rather full.
Do you think you could find this house where he took you?
Yes, sir. It was in Lampa Street.
Well, we are going to try to find that house now.
Oh, please, Herr Commissioner, if this has to be done, I'd rather go alone.
Alone? Why?
Well, if you came with me, it would only confuse me.
Well, can I trust you to come back?
Of course you can, sir. This must be important for you to want the information.
It is important. Oh, well, have it your own way. But as soon as you find the house, you come to me at once.
Yes, sir. If you wait for me here, I don't think I'll be very long.
Hello, Momberg speaking. Is that girl Mariah Butler's come back yet? She's what? Just a minute. Come in. Oh, never mind. She just came in. Sit down, Fraulein Butler. Well, have you learned anything?
Yes, I found the man, and I found the house where he's living.
Good. Momberg speaking. Have a squad car brought to the front of the building immediately. We're going to make an important arrest.
But Herr Momberg was in for another disappointment. The flat in Lampa Street was empty. 2 pieces of evidence were discovered, an old pair of shoes and a dark suit. The police soon found that it was these shoes which had made the footprints near the bodies of Gertrude Hammaker and Louise Lenzen. However, the suspect's wife was found working in the restaurant. She was brought to Commissioner Momberg's office for questioning.
Frau Curtin, we want you to prepare yourself for a shock.
What is it, Herr Momberg?
We have enough evidence to charge your husband with all the atrocious murders which have taken place during the past summer.
You mean my husband is the man the newspapers call the vampire fiend?
Yes.
Oh, that's not true. My husband is a kind, gentle man. He wouldn't kill anyone.
I appreciate your position, but we have absolute proof. Your husband is the man.
How did you find out?
Then you do know?
Yes. He told me an hour ago. He came to the restaurant and said he'd seen the police go into the house where we used to live. Oh, he's a good man, Herr Commissioner. He must have been insane to do such terrible things.
Do you know where he is now?
No. He has a furnished room somewhere, but I don't know where it is. He's gone into hiding.
Is there any way that you can communicate with him?
Oh, must I tell?
It's your duty.
But what of my duty to him? I'm his wife. Think of the position you placed me in.
I'm sorry, Frau Curtin. All I can think of are your husband's many victims and their grieving families. I can only think of the safety of the people of Düsseldorf.
Oh, I can't betray him. I can't.
You must. Don't you realize that these murders will continue if you don't? Can't you see your own responsibility? How will you feel when you pick up your paper and read that someone has been ruthlessly murdered in the streets and know that you could have prevented it? If you don't tell me, Frau Curtin, you'll be as responsible for any further deaths as if you yourself had struck down the victims.
No, not that.
Yes, Frau Curtin. From now on, you'll be as guilty as your husband.
All right. I'll tell you. I'll tell. I'm to meet him this afternoon at Roker's Platz.
I myself will accompany you there.
If he sees me with you, he won't come.
I'll remain in the background. You'll have to give me a signal of some sort, though. What'll it be?
Well, when I see my husband, I'll go to him and kiss him. That will be the signal.
So be it, Frau Curtin. But make sure you don't forget.
That afternoon, Commissioner Momberg and his men were spread in a cordon around Rocher's Platz. In front of the impressive church which faces the historic old square, Mrs. Curtin met her husband.
Oh, Peter.
You came after all.
Oh, I couldn't stay away.
Even now when you know the truth, why don't you give me up to the police and collect the reward?
Oh, how can you say that?
I must go away and never see you again.
Then kiss me.
What? Here on the street?
Why not if I'm never to see you again?
It will attract attention.
Just as you say, then.
Oh, very well.
Goodbye, Peter. And...
Peter Curtin, I'm the police commissioner. You're under arrest.
So at last, eh? How did you find me?
We followed your wife. When she kissed you, we knew we had our man.
That was a Judas kiss. Oh, a kiss of betrayal.
Come on, Curtin. Don't make a scene. You're well surrounded.
Oh, I'll come. I'm glad it's over.
The police car is just around the corner.
Must I come with you?
I won't have her in the same car with me.
One of my men will take you home, Frau Curtin. Come on, you.
Well, your merry chase is over.
I'd hardly call it merry. No funny business, Curtin.
Oh, don't worry about me. I've been arrested before. I know how to act.
Well, here's the car. Get in. So you've been arrested before, Curtin?
Yes, but not in such style as this. When I was a boy of 12, I was marched through the streets handcuffed. I swore then I'd someday have my revenge for that humiliation. Well, I've had it.
You don't deny your guilt?
Why should I? I'm proud of it. Ever since I was arrested before with that jeering, scoffing crowd at my heels, I've hated people. I've longed to dynamite buildings and trains and kill a lot of people at once. I couldn't do that, so I killed them one and two at a time. That way I could hear them beg for mercy and cry with fear. It was worth it. Every bit of it.
How could you kill these people in cold blood?
How? When I was a boy, I was apprenticed to my uncle, the dog catcher. We killed 50 dogs a day. That's where I got used to killing. People are no different from dogs.
And what will you say, Peter Curtin, when the state kills you?
What can I say? I'll put my head on the block and hope the knife doesn't hurt too much.
And less than 4 months later, that is exactly what Peter Curtin did. The evening of April 28, 1923, a middle-aged man and his wife were sitting in the living room of their modest home in Aurora, Illinois.
Sam, Mr. Lincoln was nowhere around today again.
Well, what of it?
Well, there's something wrong over to that house, and I think someone ought to look into it.
Always poking your nose into other people's business, aren't you?
Well, he's a nice man, and he's always been a good neighbor. 4 days and no sign of him. It don't look natural.
Why don't you go over and see? Or maybe you'll feel better, huh?
Well, I did call over the back fence this afternoon, but nobody answered. I'm going to call the police.
No, not tonight, you're not. I don't want my sleep all messed up because of a lot of cops.
Well, if I don't see Mr. Lincoln around in the morning, I'll call them.
Oh, go as far as you like then. Go on. The woman saw no sign of Mr. Lincoln the following morning, and she did call the police. A few minutes later, an officer stood on her porch.
You the woman who phoned the police?
Yes, I am. Come in. There's something happened next door, and I think it ought to be looked into.
Well, what seems to be the trouble?
Well, up to about a month ago, Mr. Lincoln was living there with his wife and brother-in-law.
Go on.
Mr. Lincoln was a nice man, but that wife and brother-in-law, well, I'd hate to think my husband had married into that kind of a family.
I don't think you like 'em.
Well, who could like people like that? All the time we've lived here, they haven't done nothing but fight.
They've been fighting you?
Oh, no. The wife and brother-in-law fought the husband. Well, he was a nice man, too. Worked in his greenhouses and had a nice business.
Why should this concern the police?
I haven't come to that part yet. About a month ago, I noticed it was quiet around the house. It didn't seem natural. And when I saw Mr. Lincoln, I asked him where his wife was. And he said she and her brother had gone away for good, and he was glad of it. Well, last Thursday night, he come running into our house all excited. Said his wife had been telephoning and writing that she and her brother were going to come and kill him.
I still don't see where the police come in.
Well, Mr. Lincoln's been missing for 4 days now, and I'm afraid something's happened to him.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Go over to that house and investigate. Mr. Lincoln wouldn't go off like that without saying a word to anyone or seeing that his greenhouses are being taken care of.
It does sound kind of funny. Let's go over there and take a look.
We can go out this back door. Now, just follow me. This gate goes from our backyard to theirs. Just step right through here.
Thanks. Keeps his place nice, don't he?
Yes, he was one of those men that's always doing something.
Doesn't oil his gate, does he?
Oh, what's that white thing over there?
Why, it's a man's nightshirt. There's blood on it.
Oh, I knew it.
Ever see this before? This Indian club?
Yes, Mrs. Lincoln's brother used to have two of them. I've seen him lots of times swinging them around in the backyard here.
Something's happened here. I'm sure of it. There's blood on this Indian club, too. Let's break into the house.
Well, you can go in there if you want to, but you won't catch me going in that house. No telling what you might find.
The officer did find many strange things in the house. Everything in Mr. Lincoln's bedroom had been tossed around. Clothes and the contents of a bureau had been strewn on the floor. There was blood over everything, but no body could be found. Immediately, the police started a hunt for Lincoln's remains, and detectives tried to trace Mrs. Lincoln and her brother. 4 days later, a man walked into the Aurora Police headquarters.
Captain Sutherland?
Yes?
My name is Warren J. Lincoln.
What?
Warren J. Lincoln.
Sit down, Mr. Lincoln.
Thank you.
Well?
I saw all about my supposed murder in the Chicago papers, so I came down to tell you that there's been a mistake.
Now, what's all this about? Where have you been?
Well, I had to go to Chicago on business.
Maybe you can explain that bloody nightshirt in the Indian Club.
Sure.
And all those clothes of yours tossed around the room in your house.
Well, it was a sudden call, and I had to leave in a hurry. I guess I did leave things in a mess, but a mussy room and a few blood stains don't make a murder, you know.
Oh, but when the blood happens to be chicken blood, it makes it look a little phony.
How'd you find that out?
Had it analyzed. And maybe you can set us straight on that, Mr. Lincoln. Where did that chicken blood come from?
Why, I killed a chicken, that's all.
Your nightshirt with an Indian club? You have to think of a better one than that.
Well, that's all there was to it.
Frankly, I don't believe you, Mr. Lincoln. Just where are your wife and brother-in-law?
I don't know.
Well, when they wrote and telephoned you, where were they?
Chicago.
Where are the letters they sent?
I burned them.
And how many times did they telephone you?
2 or 3 times. I've forgotten.
And those calls presumably came from Chicago, too?
Yes.
That's funny. Telephone company has no record of any long-distance calls to your number for over 2 months.
Well, they must be mistaken.
The telephone company isn't in the habit of making mistakes, Lincoln. Now, just where are your wife and brother-in-law?
I don't know.
Then why'd you say they were in Chicago?
Well, that seemed to me like the place they would go.
I see. So you just made up that story about the threatening letters and telephone calls.
Yes.
Why?
To keep the neighbors from talking.
Oh, come on, Lincoln. Think of a better one. Where are your wife and brother-in-law?
I don't know.
Hey, do you want me to tell you where they are?
Yes.
They're dead.
What makes you think that?
Stands to reason. Where else could they be? Why should they leave a soft spot like your house, nothing to do, and you to make a living for them?
I put them out.
Ah, don't make me laugh, Lincoln. You were afraid of them. All your neighbors testify to that. Your wife and her brother had you buffaloed, and they knew it. They must have seen the papers and know that we're looking for them. Why don't they show up?
They're afraid to show up. Would you give yourself up if you knew the police were looking for you for murder?
If I hadn't done it, you bet I would. I'm going to hold you, Lincoln, on suspicion. I'll give this story to the newspaper boys so that every paper in the Middle West will be full of it. If your wife and brother-in-law are alive, they'll read it and we'll hear from them. But until we do, you'll stay in jail.
In the week which followed, the reappearance of Lincoln was treated as a newspaper sensation, but headlines, police hunts, and clever detective work brought no sign of the missing Mrs. Lincoln nor her brother. So the police captain and Detective Sloan, the man who had charge of the case, called on Lincoln in his cell.
Well, Lincoln, we haven't heard from your wife or brother-in-law.
Oh, they're just hiding out to get me in trouble.
Have you told us everything you know about this, Lincoln?
The captain said everything, Lincoln.
Well, no, I didn't tell you everything.
Why not?
Well, I was afraid you wouldn't believe it.
Well, let's have it now.
I didn't tell the whole truth about the trip to Chicago. I didn't go there on business. I was kidnapped.
Who kidnapped you?
My wife and her brother. They took me to Chicago and kept me there and made me pay them to let me go.
How much did you pay them?
$3,000.
In cash or with a check?
Cash.
Where'd you get this money? You didn't draw it from the bank because we've looked up your account.
I just had it, that's all.
So they dragged you up to Chi to take it away from you, eh?
Yeah. Yes.
Lincoln, listen. I've heard all the pipe dreams I'm going to hear from you. Now, where are your wife and brother-in-law?
I don't know.
You do know. You killed them.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Now, where are they?
I don't know, I tell you, I don't know.
You killed them. You know you did. and you're going to hang for
You
it.
can't hang me if you can't find enough of their bodies to show they're dead.
Then you did kill them.
No.
You did. You just said you did.
Oh, supposing I did kill them. You can't do anything to me until you find enough of them to prove it.
What'd you do with them?
I cut them up and burned them in the furnace.
You have that furnace examined right away, Sloan.
It won't do you any good. I got it all cleaned out.
It's almost impossible to burn a head in a furnace.
I didn't put the heads in the furnace.
Where did you put them?
Find out yourself.
Now listen.
I won't tell you.
Listen, you're smart enough to know that sooner or later we can break you down.
All we got to do is keep after you, and sooner or later you're going to tell.
Even if I do tell you, it won't do you any good.
Why not?
I got 'em all covered with quicklime.
Quicklime?
Yes, quicklime. You think I took any chances? They'll be all burned up by now. I've been planning this for years. Ever since I got married. I've been picked at, nagged at, and fought with until I've gone crazy, I guess. Crazy enough to make up my mind to kill those two. I planned every step. Now I've done it. And you can't prove a thing on me. I've committed 2 murders, and you can't hang me for them. The joke's on you, Captain. I'm clear. You hear? Clear.
Where'd you put the heads?
In one of the concrete flower boxes. I put them in there and filled it with quicklime, and then covered the box with cement.
Well, Lincoln, that's just where you made your mistake. An expert can get that concrete off without any trouble. And if there's anything left of those heads, you're done for.
It looked a great deal as though Warren J. Lincoln had gotten away with it. As a forlorn hope, Detective Sloan decided to have a try at the flower box anyway. So he and the captain went down to Lincoln's house to have the box opened.
Well, it looks like we're beaten, Sloan.
You never can tell, Captain. Wait till Joe gets the cement chipped away from that flower box. How are you doing, Joe?
Pretty good, Mr. Sloan. I'll have all this chipped away in a couple of minutes.
I've never seen a case yet where there wasn't some kind of a slip-up. If I don't overlook any bets, something always breaks in my favor. That's why I'm not letting this flower box get past me.
It's our last hope, even if it is a pretty slim one.
Mr. Sloan, I got all the cement off.
See anything in there?
I don't want to look. I'm not used to things like this.
All right, Joe. I'll look. Well, what do you think, Captain?
There's plenty of lime in there, all right. But I don't think it's quicklime.
You're right. It isn't quicklime. It's burnt lime. I told you we had a break coming. Lincoln put the wrong kind of lime on those 2 heads, and they're not burned up. We'll be able to identify them without any trouble.
Lincoln is as good as hanged right now.
Only part of Detective Sloan's prophecy came true. Lincoln was convicted, but he didn't hang. He was sentenced to the Illinois State Penitentiary for life.
Now you've heard our first murder story. We hoped you liked it. In our next broadcast, we will tell you another true murder mystery, a very puzzling case that was solved by scientific methods that put your fictim detectives to shame. And every word of it actually true. Listen for our next murder mystery, brought to you by the Police Reporter. This is a radio release production.